Island has created the first enterprise-grade web browser. And you think about all the things that have been built for business that's specific to the enterprise for security and for end user experience and others. The browser is not one of those things. It's still largely a consumer-grade application. And so we've embarked on a journey to create the world's first true enterprise-grade web browser. iGel and Island are a great mix because we think about that secure work operating system. The next thing we need is the presentation layer. And today, we have the VDI solutions, we have the desktop as a service solutions, but we're seeing more and more workloads shift from kind of that thick client delivery mechanism to just a native web client. And what a perfect solution is to have an enterprise-grade web browser with all of the security controls and, of course, all the usability and productivity enhancements on top of a fully managed, fully secure operating system. We're seeing a lot of regulatory changes happen, especially with PHI and PCI and personally identifiable information. And it's really difficult, more than you might think, to keep track of, that in a secure way. And to secure that in an environment where we're always just delivering the presentation layer. It's a presentation layer today that can't be altered. But with the web browser, we have that access. We have the ability to gain access to that sensitive data and either block it or stop it or require two-factor or do something interesting with that data that's never been able to be done before. Do you think about what enterprises need? They need access to their SaaS apps. They need access to their internally hosted apps. But for the most part, enterprises also need governance. They need audit. And that's difficult to do, especially when it's a SaaS app somewhere up in the cloud. You don't really know what those users are doing with those apps a lot of the time. With a secured interface being that enterprise web browser, we can now monitor things like where they clicked. What was the screenshot? What did it look like for the user? And really get a granular level of control over the data for the first time. Here at Disrupt, we're super excited to be a part of the ecosystem. It's great, such a buzz around here. We're just getting some fantastic engagement. It's a natural audience for us because there are a lot of customers that are here that are looking for something to move to. They're looking to move off of some of the legacy platforms onto a more modern work environment. And that's the perfect combination for Island. As far as the market for Island, that's the scary part because everybody uses a web browser and they just use the consumer ones today. They need the enterprise browser. And then they may need a secure work OS to put it on. And so, we see this market as all the verticals. I know iGel focuses on some key verticals. We are very well aligned with those verticals. So personally, iGel has exceeded my expectations because the friendliness of the crew, the fantastic technical depth and knowledge of the folks I've interacted with,